Teamwork is strength! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Hey, what's up YouTube? And today I'll be showing you guys how to correctly build Baal, all the best weapons, artifact, stats, and sets for her in today's video. Baal is an Electro sub DPS that can deal a massive on-demand burst damage. Her kit makes her extremely well at recharging your team's burst up and dealing extra amounts of burst damage. Now that the introductions are out of the way, I'll showcase my Baal that I'll be using during the guide. My Baal is currently 80 out of 90, has 48% crit rate, 140% crit damage, 247 energy recharge, and 105% electro damage bonus. The weapon is the R5 catch. She has Emblem of Severed Fate artifact set. And here are my stats. No Constellations, 699 on her talents. First, let's get into weapons. The best weapon for Baal is the free-to-play R5 Catch. It has a high energy recharge substat. Its passive is increasing elemental burst damage by 32% and elemental burst crit rate by 12%. Next weapon we got is the prototype Star Glitter. After using an elemental skill, increases normal and charged attack damage by 8% for 12 seconds, max 2 stacks. This passive can be used on Baal during her ultimate. Just activate her skill and then she gets the 8% attack damage bonus. It has an energy recharge substat and is pretty good for Baal as well. Last weapon we have for Baal is the Favonius Lance. I currently don't have it 90'd yet, but at level 90 you get 30.6% energy recharge, which is currently lower than both the Catch and Prototype Star Glitter. Its passive at R1 reads, crits have a 60% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles, which will generate 6 energy for the character and can occur once every 12 seconds. Overall, with the Star Glitter and the Favonius Lance, I think the Lance is better at higher refinements, but the Star Glitter is better at R1. But overall, the Catch is better than both weapon options altogether, seeing that it's free to play and you can get it easily just by fishing. You don't need to expend any other resources, and it's the best weapon catered towards Baal. Next, let's get on to Baal's Constellations. Baal's first constellation increases the rate at which she gains resolve stacks. Her second constellation ignores 60% of opponent's defense during her ult. Fourth constellation, once her ult expires, all party members gain an extra 30% bonus attack for 10 seconds. Her last constellation is whenever she uses her ult, all party members that are nearby will have their elemental burst cooldown decrease except for Baal by 1 second whenever her burst hits an opponent. This effect can only trigger once every 1 second and can stack up to 5 times during the ult duration. Baal's normal attacks aren't very strong and don't scale very well, so I wouldn't recommend leveling them up. The reason I have her autos leveled up is because I thought her burst autos scale off her normal autos. Her skill is pretty simple. Upon casting, her skill will deal AoE electro damage at the opponent's position. The character then gains Eye of Stormy Judgment, and they will have their elemental burst damage increased by 0.3% per energy. That means if you have a character with an 80 burst cost, they will deal 24% extra elemental burst damage, and whenever they attack something, will deal AoE electro damage. The attack can only be triggered every 0.9 seconds. Next, let's get into Baal's burst, and there's a lot of text, so I'm going to try to sum it up for you guys real quick. Upon casting Baal's ult, she unleashes a giant electro slash dealing AoE damage. Baal then enters a state where her normal attacks are considered burst damage and are infused with electro damage. That's why the Emblem of Severed Fate set is just so broken on Baal. The Emblem of Severed Fate 4-piece set gives her increased elemental burst damage based on her energy recharge. The initial slash of AoE Electro Burst damage increases after getting resolve stacks, which are stacks you get from characters after using their bursts. So the best way to optimize Raiden's damage is to use her E, all your party members' ultimates, and then her ultimate. When it comes to upgrading Baal's talents, first I'd upgrade her burst because as you can see you get a bunch of extra stats along with just upgrading her burst. And then I would next upgrade her E. This will increase the initial skill damage along with the coordinated strike. When it comes to Baal's artifacts, it's pretty simple. The purple set for the Electro Queen. I'm just kidding guys, but in all honesty, the Emblem of Severed Fate set is the best set for Baal. The 2-piece set gives her 20% energy recharge. The 4-piece set increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge, and a maximum of 75% bonus damage can be attained this way. The reason that this artifact set is the only artifact set you should run on Baal is because it fits her kit. She wants a lot of energy recharge because she has a high burst cost of 90. If you were to run a Thunder Soother set or a Thundering Fury set on Baal, you won't have enough energy particles to go around. Baal is meant to provide energy, not someone you funnel energy into. For her sands, you want to run attack percent. For her goblet, electro damage. And for her circlet, you want to run crit damage or crit rate depending on your ratio. Immediately after seeing Baal's kit and the Emblem of Severed Fate's 4-piece bonus set, you may be wondering why you shouldn't run energy recharge stands on Baal. That is because if you do run energy recharge stands on Baal, you're stacking too much EM and that you will go over the 75% damage cap. I think it's better to just try and roll energy recharge rolls on your artifacts. Next, let's get into Baal team comps. Baal's main specialty, and if you haven't figured this out yet, is energy recharge. She's all about generating elemental particles for your characters to activate ult earlier, and when she takes the field is an amazing electro sub DPS. Due to being in the electro element, your reactions are pretty weak, so you need to find team comps that utilize electro reactions extremely well. Although being the Electro Archon, she does pale in comparison to the other well-established Archons, Zhongli and Venti. She also isn't as universal as Zhongli or Bennett. You can just plop those units into a team and they'll shine extremely well, but with Raiden, you need a team that actually needs energy for her to work well as a battery. Baal is very unique in the fact that she fits into a few team comps extremely well. Like a physical Eula comp, with Eula, Baal, Rosaria, and Bennett. With Eula as a physical DPS, she loves the addition of Baal bringing Electro to the team comp, as in the form of Superconduct. Superconduct lowers physical resistances and makes it easier for Eula to deal damage. The next team I think she works extremely well out is the Child Taser comp. The Child Taser comp highlights Mora Xiangling as a main DPS while her Pyro Nade is going around. Child is in his melee stance, auto-attacking and inflicting everything with Hydro. Baal comes to the table with her Electro Element. After using her E every 0.9 seconds, you are inflicting Electro into the mix. So while Xiangling's Power-Nado is going on, you have Baal's E going on, and then you have Child in his melee stance. You are constantly proccing everything with Electrocharged, Overload, and Vaporize. Bennett's also in the party because he's just a freaking broken attack buffer and a great healer. Bennett is also in the party for the Pyro Resonance buff, which increases attack by 25%. So for everyone that pulled Baal on her banner, the Child rerun's coming up. I just want to say you don't need these exact team comps to put Baal in. Just know her strengths and weaknesses and then fit her into your teams accordingly. Next, I'm going to go through floor 12 of Spiral Abyss just to showcase my Baal national team.
Get down to business.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Everybody stand back! You're toast! Booba, get them!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
There is no escape!
Go in! Witness the power of Gwa. Know my sword!
Now you shall perish!
Everybody stand back!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Nice and spicy! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Witness the power of Gwa. Body and mind. Know my sword. Body and mind.
There is no escape!
You're toast!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Going in! Rain cutter. Know my sword.
Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered!
Eat this! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Torn to oblivion!
Into the fire!
Shine down!
Everybody stand back! Witness the power of Gwa. Know my sword.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Eat this! I'm going in!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Rain cutter! Everybody stand back! Know my sword!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy! Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion!
that's going to wrap it up for today's video. All in all, Baal is a great Electro sub DPS that excels at generating energy particles for your team comp. Although lacking in viability to Zhongli and Venti, she makes up for it by her amazing aesthetic and burst damage. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.